How's it going, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So in today's video, I decided that instead of just doing the normal news reveal or whatever, talking about all the new cosmetics and everything, we would just focus in on a few important topics. So this video is going to focus on the Icon series, it's going to focus on a potential Nintendo collab and what they might be collabing with, and it's going to be focusing on the Doomsday Event. So before we get into today's video, if you do enjoy it, consider dropping a like, and while you're down there, subscribing, because 60% of the people who watch my content aren't currently subscribed, and I would love to hit a milestone such as 100k someday. Anyways, let's get right into today's video. For our first topic, we have to talk about Nintendo. A Nintendo source, location was added to the files, and what this means is that there will be something in the future that the source on how to obtain it, instead of being like Item Shop or Battle Pass, will be simply Nintendo. Now, I did my checking and everything, and it doesn't appear that Double Helix has the source of Nintendo at all, and instead it appears that this might actually be for a collaboration with a skin that we have not heard anything about in a very long time. So back in Season X, it was leaked that there is a skin in the works called Squid Kid. Now, what game from Nintendo do we know involves squids and kids? That is right, Splatoon. So it appears that if this is true, that we might see a Splatoon collab in Fortnite, and the only reason I say this is because this Nintendo string does not relate to any skin currently in the game files that's existed in the past or the present, and we do know that the only Nintendo-based thing we've seen in the past was the Squid Kid CID for a skin. Now, obviously, things can change, and this could be completely wrong, as Epic changes their mind a lot of times, and for example, in the Party Royale trailer, we had seen Kirby on the live stream screen. However, after people pointed it out, Kirby had gotten blurred from the screen. So who knows, maybe this is a red herring to throw people off, or maybe it's going to be for a collab that will be happening in the future. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. For our next topic, we have to talk about Loserfruit. So there is a skin added in V12.60 that is encrypted, however the featured icon for it wasn't encrypted. So as you can see on screen, this is the icon for it, and right away it looks odd. It looks like oddly familiar in a way. Well, back when Ninja came out, there was an Icon series announcement, and along with Ninja, it mentioned Loserfruit in the Gref G. Now the Gref G has already confirmed that he's seen what his skin looks like, and apparently has seen what his emote looks like, but it appears we'll be getting Loserfruit first, as based on the files, Loserfruit's already been added, and someone actually managed to look at the localization file for the encrypted file before they patched it out, and it said the name and backbling descriptions, as well as an emote. So it appears that the Loserfruit Icon series will have a skin, a backbling, and an emote attached to it, which is pretty cool, you know. It's just simple that we get a nice skin that's from another YouTuber, and maybe we'll even see more Icon series people, more than just Ninja, Loserfruit, and the Gref G in the near future. Did someone call for a Doomsday device? It appears that we actually had an event added to the files codenamed Fritter. Now, while not everything has been completely added, we do know a few things, such as the fact that this Fritter event relates to the agency in the Doomsday device. After looking into it even more, I found potential spoilers that are event cues for this event. So if you don't want the event spoiled, even though these aren't really confirmed spoilers, they could still be something influential to the event, make sure to at least skip ahead a little bit. So for these spoilers, we have some event cues, which is water exit and water impact. As we know, Season 3 is supposed to be heavily water based. There's also a player cue for when you're underwater, so definitely sounds like the Doomsday device will flood the map. But more importantly, do you guys remember in Season X when we had the visitor tapes? Well, it feels that we will be getting that back again, however differently, as we've had the visitor, and it appears we'll be having the traveler now, as quest lines relating to the traveler's narratives have been added. This involves a location and then a power-up, as well as collecting 3 power-up parts, or just parts in general, and returning 3 separate parts. And each time it has a cue that makes me think we'll be getting a narrative or a dialogue sequence similar to the visitor from Season X. Again, and I'm just curious how it'll work out because I love the storyline in Fortnite, so doing something like this is definitely really intriguing to me. But obviously we won't know more until V12.61, as it appears V12.61 will be heavily event-based content. And even at that, when it comes out, a lot of it's most likely going to be encrypted, as Epic Games has been getting better and better at encrypting and decrypting event files right before they happen. For our next topic, it's a declaration of bear pendants. So part 4 of the Bear vs. Gnome storyline is live now through the end of the season, and all you have to do is go to Weeping Woods at this location on the map, dance next to the gnomes and bears for an achievement, and 15k free XP. Now, let's say you haven't done part 3, 2, or 1. You can still do part 4, however you won't be able to do previous parts, as those parts are enabled and disabled through the calendar endpoint in the files. The same endpoint will enable and disable things such as the Storm the Agency challenges, which we'll talk about shortly. But obviously, who doesn't like free XP? So just drop in now and get yourself some free XP as well as a free achievement. Storm the Agency challenges have been added in V12.60. These challenges are a lot different than we originally anticipated them being, as here's what they actually are, as you can see on screen. In total, you get 120k XP, a free pickaxe, a free wrap, and a free glider, and they're pretty simple challenges. Simply land at the agency, survive storm circles, open a faction locked chest at different bases, swim over the hatches at the agency, and eliminate a henchman at different safe houses. Super simple achievements, well, super simple challenges for 120k XP and some free rewards. The Ninja Bundle has been updated with a brand new picture so that the Ninja skin from the Icon series is most likely going to come out in the future. I would assume that this will come out when the Loserfruit Icon series skin and emotes come out as well. That way it's like, hey, here's both of the Icon series stuff if you want to pick it up. Now, also along with this was the Marshmallow Bundle. I've been asked multiple times, hey, has there been any update on it? Well, yes and no. There hasn't been any new items or icons added to the files relating to Marshmallow. However, they did fix the typo, confirming that this isn't a marshmallow that you would roast on a fireplace, but instead the DJ Marshmallow, and it's a bundle related to him. So obviously be on the lookout for that in the future. If you haven't already seen it, the Dragacorn glider animation has been updated, as you can see by the background footage, which I'll play right now. And if you don't like this new animation because you feel it looks too stiff or too out of the reason you had bought it for, you can refund it. However, there's a bug right now where if you don't have any more refund tickets, you won't be able to. Epic Games is currently looking into that and they plan to fix it in the future. Oh yeah, and did I mention that there will be a countdown at the agency, a holographic one, as you can see by the background image, which this image is credited to go to Spadicy, as he is the one with the wizardry to spawn this in-game. Now, this will be a countdown to the main event, but obviously we don't really have any files that are either encrypted or they'll be in the V12.61 update. Now, I always love these countdowns, and I love when they do events, so hopefully we start seeing more of these more often. Let me know in the comments down below, are you excited for the Doomsday event, or do you think it's going to be a massive flop? Last but not least, PC controller aim assist is getting tweaked again. However, not this week, as the FNCS Invitational Finals are going down. So Epic Games is going to be tweaking, tuning, and investigating more and more into PC controller aim assist, and they have some changes that they want to release. However, they decided not to release it yet because of the Fortnite Championship Series finals. After the finals, however, they plan to release some changes that may massively nerf aim assist on PC, or who knows, maybe it'll break it and make it even better. We currently don't know what they actually have planned, so we have to wait until they push it out publicly. But also along with that, the Grappler and Jetpack arrived to Party Royale, as well as some bug fixes to existing attractions there. And dynamic resolution for iOS has been added. This is supposed to help you reach your targeted frame rate. However, keep in mind these are all experimental stuff, and Epic Games is going to be doing more testing and tweaking as time goes on. so you may actually suffer frame drops or lag issues from using this. But obviously it doesn't hurt to try it out. You can always flip it on and off whenever you want. Anyways, that has been pretty much all the news for today that I really wanted to talk about. Maybe we can talk about cosmetics and other stuff in a future video that aren't related to like Nintendo and Icon series. But for now, my name is FireMonkey and I am signing out. Peace.